Hey, Laura.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm Elizabeth with Zoe Creative Design. I know we talked on the phone.
Yes, we did.
Here's
Thank
my
you.
card.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking time to meet with me today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I love your establishment. It's great.
Have you
It's
ever?
awesome. I have. I live about 20 minutes from here,
Okay.
and so I'm local. And so I bring in my friends sometimes on the weekends, and I was here a few weeks ago actually.
What'd you order?
I had a blueberry scone and a small house coffee.
Was it good?
So it was great.
Perfect. I
It's
love that feedback.
Yes, it's great. I love it. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me. I
Yep.
know that you haven't had the greatest past with Zoe Creative Design.
Oh yeah, we've had a rough relationship in the
Well,
past.
thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me. I know that your time is very valuable with a booming business, so I just want to cut straight to the point and get straight to the issue.
Okay.
I know that you were with Zoe Creative Design about 5 years ago.
I was when you guys first started, and when I first started, it was great meeting at first.
Awesome. Well, it was great times then. It's even better now.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to feel you out and get a feel for why you left Zoe Creative Design. I know that I have your comments from when you left about 5 years ago, but that was 5 years ago. I want to get a feel right now for why you left, what are your concerns, and just give me a little bit more detail.
Yeah, no problem. So when I first opened up my company, I took it over from my parents. It was a family-run establishment. Jen came into my office. She saw one of my flyers that I wanted to do rebranding.
Mhm.
We worked together on a few sketches, and then we started doing online pages as well.
Okay.
But the logo on the online site and my store wasn't matching up. There was a few tweaks I wanted to go through, and I felt like it was always one big hassle trying to reach Jen, to give her that feedback, to even reach her at all. So it was a big customer service issue as to why the relationship ended between me and Zoe Creative Design.
Okay, so you would say that customer service was one of the biggest issues?
Yes, customer service was one of the biggest issues.
Okay. All right. And you said that your representative was Jen.
Jen,
correct?
yes, Jen
Okay.
was my representative.
All right. Wonderful. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. My goal today is to kind of start afresh with you, to kind of clean slate, new page, new book entirely,
Okay.
and just kind of go back to the beginning. My goal is to kind of get some feedback, to hear your concerns about what happened in the past and what you foresee being a concern for the future today. And then based on what we talk about, I would love to set up a secondary appointment with you possibly next week, depending on how the meeting goes. But I'm fully confident that we can work through these concerns and issues and kind of get you back onto the right track, because I really believe that we have what it takes to help your business grow and to help you market your business.
Okay.
So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and give me just what your concerns were. And as I'm taking my notes, I just want you to know that anything that I take down as far as notes from our meeting today, I will be emailing you them at the end of the day,
Okay.
so that we can be on the same page, so that you can know if I've addressed all your concerns, and if I haven't, you can feel free to email me back, hey, you missed this, and here's something else I was thinking about.
Yeah, not a problem.
So if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and tell me what some of your concerns are.
So my big concern back then was I wanted to rebrand, I wanted to reach a bigger audience.
Okay.
We worked a lot with social media sites, but now my social media sites, like I was saying, the logo is still not the exact same one as it's in my store. A lot of my customers are calling the store saying, hey, is this your location? And it gets very overwhelmingly frustrated that my customers get confused about what store is mine. They come in, it's Stella's, and then they see it's not Stella's at all.
Gosh,
So
okay.
that's a big issue for me.
Okay.
I still want to brand out in the social media networks. So I'm wondering, how is it you guys can help me that? I know before you guys were designers and you guys were the middleman at the same time.
Mhm.
So how does it work now as far as Zoe Creative Design
Okay.
goes?
Definitely, that's a valid question, and it's unfortunate that that was the case. That's definitely not good customer service at all.
Mm.
So basically, the way that we function now, with 5 years, there was a lot of growth in between that time. So now the way that we work Zoe Creative Design is we have our designers that are in-house working on our designs, logos, things like that, anything. Our IT professionals, everything like that. And then we have the representatives. I'm the representative. We go out into the field, we find clients, we meet with our current clients and our current customers. What we do is, as a representative, is we are the middleman between you, the client, and the designers themselves. It was very difficult for our designers to do the work and contact customers at the same time.
Okay.
When we got to the point where we had 100 solid clients and we were adding more, our designers were completely overloaded and they couldn't handle the work.
So you
A
guys
lot
have
of
fixed
things-
that problem.
We have fixed that problem. By adding in the representative as the middleman, I now have 10 to 15 set clients that I work and I handle personally. I make sure that your comments, your feedback, and your concerns get taken to the designers, and then I make sure that the work that the designers are doing for you gets directly to you in a timely fashion.
Okay.
We pride ourselves on doing 3-day service for mocks. So when you have an idea, when we do an initial mock for a logo, we will give you 3 to 6 mocks in 3 days.
Okay.
No less, no more.
And now is
Okay.
the pricing still the same as well?
The pricing is still the same. I'm sure that would be a concern of yours.
Yeah, I remember last time it was hourly, and then there was a package one, so that's also still the same as well.
Yes, we have the fixed packaged pricing. For fixed pricing would be for something like the website hosting, the website design,
Okay.
social media, for maintaining and hosting the social media site. Social media is a great way to advertise anyway because it's free.
Mhm.
The Facebook page is free. The biggest part of that is upkeeping because you as a business owner, you need to know how to do that, but you also, it takes time to set and maintain it. Plus, when you've got designs and promotions, you've got to have all those graphics in various different sizes, and you don't need to worry about that. So that's when you pay us when we do that. That would be considered fixed. Hourly pricing would be for things like logos, things that are going to take a little bit more time.
Okay.
But we still stick true and hold true to the same philosophy behind, quality design for a low price. So
Okay. And you said you have a whole new team of designers as well?
we do. We're constantly adding designers, just because that's what keeps us new and fresh. And we're looking for the newest, greatest.
Is there anything I can see as far as their new
Yeah,
designs?
definitely. We have designs. I've got a mini portfolio. It doesn't have a lot near as much as what our website does, but you can take a look for yourself.
Okay.
Here's some designs you can just scroll through.
Okay.
And I was always saying, we're constantly looking for graphic designers that are new and cutting edge, straight out of the design school, things like that.
Okay.
So because our part of graphic design is changing with trends and
Yeah.
things like that. So we're constantly on the cutting edge. We're very up to date. We pride ourselves in that.
Okay, so I got a big question for you. When you guys first originally came into my office, you branded that you were this small company, you were my neighbor, you knew my secret menu, basically.
Yes.
Now that you're a huge company, national, and you have representatives, why should I go towards a national company when you guys first convinced me to stay with a local company?
Okay. Well, obviously, growth is a good thing, especially in the last 5 years with having that recession. The fact that we grew was a miracle in and of itself. It was a great success story. We still stick true to that same philosophy of having a small business, mom and pop kind of philosophy where you are important, where the client, the customer is very important because you are. We couldn't do what we do without our customers and our clients. They are what make us go. The way that we have created and kind of strategized our business is by adding in the middleman of having the representative.
Which is what you are.
Yes. You can then in turn have designers, but then you also have the local representatives for the different regions that go and that meet with our clients. Because it's important to have a face-to-face relationship with our clients and to go into the place and see the business and to meet them face-to-face and to shake their hands and let them know that we are here for them. So
Okay.
we still stick true to that. We hold true to that. It's very important to us still.
So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
So you said it takes about 3 days to get 6 different mocks.
Mhm.
So here's what I do. I want to send you my original stuff,
Okay.
and in 3 days I want to have another meeting, and I want to see 6 new mocks. If that can be done, then we can go ahead and continue on with this new
Yes.
negotiation or
Yes.
friendship.
Okay. So what I can do is I've got our notes.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type them out and I'll email them to you
Okay.
by the end of today. What you can do for me is send me all the information that you've got, send me all the
Not a problem.
designs, the mocks, anything that you had done between now and when you were with Zoe Creative Design, and even the things that you had with us back then, anything that was sent to you from our designers. What I will do is I will check my calendar. I don't know if 3 days would be okay. My goal was to get you in 3 days, but I've got some more clients that I've got to follow up with. What I want you to do is send me that stuff. I'll send it to our designers. They will give me a quote, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the quote for this initial mock, okay? They're going to send 3 to 6 mocks based on the logos that you send us.
Okay.
And then you and I will set up a meeting, and I will bring you those mocks. I'll also email them to you, and then we can sit down, have a meeting, negotiate the contract, and also take a look at the mocks.
All right.
All right?
I see what I like, and I think we can have another relationship.
That sounds great.
Wonderful.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so
time
much.
today.